Hello folks, welcome to a new video. So you join me in the same spot as last weekend. I'm on a bit of a ride down to Severn Beach and then back. It's 52 miles, so it's a little bit more than last weekend. And I'm also on the gravel bike today rather than the fixie. So yeah, it's been a bit of a eventful week. I managed to get stung on Monday riding along the canal into work, and by an insect, and came out from roughly from the right and hit my glasses, and basically went round the top of the glasses and stung me on the fleshy bit above my eye. Anyway, I flicked it and my glasses off. Had to stop and go back for them. And although it stung, I didn't think really much more of it. And as I was riding, carried on, I had about another 4 miles to go. I was aware that the fleshy bit had puffed up a little bit, and it did get a bit puffed up. Anyway, it kind of sorted itself out as the day went on. And then Monday night, went shopping. Oh God, that feels like sunburn. And it had puffed up again. Anyway, when I got up on Tuesday morning, my eye was right out and it was closed and I couldn't see. So ended up in the minor injuries unit. They gave me some a pill, antihistamine, and that just knocked me out. It was like a sleeping pill. So anyway, they sent me away and just said, you know, basically you've got to ride it out, let it do its thing, and when there's anything they could do. And my eye did actually, as the day went on, opened up again and that kind of thing. So I then rode to work on Wednesday, and I was so weak, just no strength, no go at all. And I found out afterwards that it was all part of the sting, you know. Anyway, yesterday I was a bit more normal. We're talking about me, but you know what I mean. And yeah, so yeah, just a steady one today because I haven't been right all week. So yeah, that was a good way to start last week. Anyway, yeah, so as I said, we're off down to Severn Beach, and same route as last week really, and then just to add a bit on the other end. And so I was talking about last week was the slows. There's loads of them this year. Anyway, let's crack on. It looks rainy, but it's not forecast, and it's fairly warm, and humid, so yeah, it should be all right. And I think the weather forecast for this coming week might be warm again.
Step by step, I've walked 100 miles, and I still ain't sure just what I'm trying so hard to find. The night seems longer and the wind blows louder when you wandered so far from home. If I cross your mind, say a prayer, I find my way and get off of this lonely road.
Can you hear me? Tell me, can you hear me? I've been calling out for help, still don't see nobody near me. I'm down it, almost underground it, so deep in the valley I can't even tell you which way is the mountain. God, the only word I got, I could probably plant a garden, all this dirt I got. Trail of broken hearts behind me from the hurt I bought. Sometimes I really start to wonder if I deserve my spot, cause I'm just a man who's got blood all on his hands. But does a humble sinner still deserve a chance? Hey, say a prayer for me, I think you win advance.
Step by step, I walked 100 miles, and I still ain't sure just what I'm trying so hard to find.
Let's go.
The night seems longer and the wind blows louder when you wandered so far from home. If I cross your mind, say a prayer, I'll find my way and get off of this lonely road.
Off of this lonely road, off of this lonely road, off of this lonely road, off of this Tell me, would you catch me if I told you I was sorry? Could I fall into your blessing? Would you wrap your arms around me, never drown me? If I walk towards the light, could I tell him that you found me? God, the only help I got. I know some people plotting on me, probably thought I'd rot. Praying for my downfall, wanna take my spot. Guess I deserve it, all the evil came out my heart. But I'm just a man who's got blood all on his hands. But does a humble sinner still deserve a chance? Hey, take me up, I pray to God I never
Step
land.
by step, I walked 100 miles, and I still ain't sure just what I'm trying so hard to find. The night seems longer and the wind blows louder when you wander so far from home. If I cross your mind, say a prayer, I found my way and get off of this lonely road.
Off of this lonely road, off of this lonely road, off of this lonely road, off of this lonely
Get off
road.
of this lonely road. And get off of this lonely road.
Well, I was born just west of the river, Mississippi mud running in my veins. And on the road is where I found freedom, and hotel rooms is where I found peace. I spent my whole life running from Iowa. It's gonna be a long way home. And it's gonna take my heart and soul, my heart and soul. We started off before I started school. Mom and Dad said we're headed south, we're gonna move. Well, I hung on for a year or two after, but I forgot that house and trail ridge road. I spent my whole life running from Iowa. It's gonna be a long way home. It's gonna take my heart and soul, my heart and soul.
Well, here we are on the I suppose you'd call it the promenade at Severn Beach, looking at the Prince of Wales Bridge. This is my turnaround point for today. Tide's out. So I used to think that the River Severn, which is the estuary thereof, had the second highest tidal range in the world, which is actually correct. But I thought it was a river in China. It's not, it's in Canada. And I saw that on one of these documentaries recently, so yeah, I had the wrong country. Yeah, it's now the sun's come out, it's pretty warm. Glad I didn't overdress, because it was looking a bit ropey when I first started, as I've already said. But yeah, I'm going to do these sort of shorter rides for a month, as I said last weekend. Get a bit more fitness back in, because I'm huffing and puffing like a good one on any kind of incline. Yeah, it's quite busy there. Living next to the M5, you know, going down to Devon, Cornwall. Saturdays are always busy, you know, with the families going on holiday down to Devon and Cornwall and what have you. And the day was no different. Fortunately, it wasn't backed up when I rode over the M5 earlier. Just looking up northwest, it's up into the Forest of Dean there. You can see the it's Chepstow in the foreground with the River Wye, the mouth of the River Wye, where you can see the that bridge with the twin spikes, or whatever you want to call that. And that's the mouth of the River Wye, where it comes into the estuary of the Severn. Probably a visibility of about, I don't know, 20 miles plus today. You can see down into Portishead down there. Did see a group of riders from Portishead Cycling Club earlier. They passed me twice actually. I think it was a little bit of local knowledge on my part that I did a shorter route. Remember when I was at school, we came down here on a trip looking for fossils. It was actually further up towards the old Severn Bridge, the original one. Yeah, so going back to my events of this week. Whenever you're riding, folks, wear glasses. If I hadn't been wearing glasses, I think I'd have been blinded in my right eye this week. And that's not an exaggeration either. I'll insert a photo of what my eye looked like. And if that had been actually on the eyeball, I think I would have been blinded. So yeah, counting my blessings on that. Anyway, I'm going to sit here, have a bit of a drink, and then make my way back home. So folks, that's the another 50 miles in the bank of fitness. Quite a breezy day, mostly crosswinds, cross-headwind on the way out and the tailwind on the way back. So yeah, starting to feel it a little bit now. Anyway, the endurance shouldn't be too long coming back. It's going to take me a little bit longer to get a bit of speed in, but you know, it's you know, the way I figure it, what's now? Let's call it the beginning of August. It's not, but it's got 8 months. I'm pretty sure I can get to a reasonable standard in 8 months. Anyway, thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you on the next video.